What is Parliament House?
Hi, my name is Shane, and I am the creative director here at the Parliament House. I oversee all of our projects, including our forthcoming titles, our backlist.
My name is Chantel, and I'm the senior editor here at the Parliament House Press. That means I take care of all of the editing needs for all of the manuscripts that we receive for the Parliament House Press, ranging from scheduling to assigning editors and authors.
Hi, my name is Cindy, and I am the associate publisher of the Parliament House, and I help to ensure the production runs smoothly.
Hi, my name is Jessica, and I am the marketing director of the Parliament House Press. That's in charge of locating reviewers, finding those people who can read our books, supporting the press release department and the blog department, as well as helping curate content for our social media accounts, aiding with creating graphics, and I also make the videos and all of the teasers.
Hi, I'm Amanda, and I am the submissions director. I'm one of the first people reading the queries that are submitted to us from authors and agents. I take them back to the team, we discuss, and then we sign whichever books we're going to be bringing on for the next year.
Hi, I'm Erica. I'm the project manager, and I read all of our manuscripts and take notes for the different departments on how we can best bring our books to life.
My name is Brianna Sikowski, and I am the blog maven at the Parliament House Press. I basically oversee the blog, and we have some great writers and contributors on staff, including all of our authors. And we basically get all of our releases and cover reveals and new acquisitions out, as well as authorly news that we have going on.
Hi, I'm Mike Feeney. I'm PR director at the Parliament House. My position is to find interviews, podcasts, for our authors, reach out to the bigger outlets and get reviewers, things like Library Journal.
Hi, my name is Alyssa. I work as a submissions editor and author liaison for the Parliament House. I help bring in new titles every season for publication, and I serve as a communication point for authors, so if they have a question, they come to me and I get their answer back to them.
Working at the Parliament House is absolutely magical.
Like a dream I don't want to wake up from, as cliche as that sounds.
Really rewarding.
Working at the Parliament House is awesome.
For me, is like going home after a long, stressful day at work.
Magical.
A great way for me personally to help, authors realize their dream and help fulfill that dream.
Working at the Parliament House is a lot of fun. Working with the team is great because everyone has so much creative energy, and it's just really rewarding.
Working with the team is like one big family.
And working with the Parliament House is honestly a dream come true. It's very rare that you have people from all corners of the country come together and be able to work cohesively for one common goal. I think we work very well together.
The whole team is definitely like a family.
Hilarious.
Is fantastic.
Fulfilling. For me, I haven't really had a unified team that functions quite as well as this one. And while we're all working together, we all really just get along very well. And I think that's a big deal when you're working with so many people, is that you can get along, not just on the business front, but also on a personal front as well. And it's just really nice to have people who you can joke around with and have likewise conversations with. So that's what working with the team is like for me.
Is a lot of fun.
It's like knowing I have a really big family that I know no matter what will have my back through thick and thin.
I really think the best thing about our authors is just their passion for storytelling.
It's the camaraderie that can be found amongst them. They are such a tight-knit community, and I really enjoy seeing that if anyone ever needed any help or advice, they have a group of authors that they can turn to. I think that can be kind of rare to find in a publishing community, especially at least indie-wise. And I just really find that admirable.
Their unyielding imaginations.
They all have such different stories and writing styles.
Their imaginations. It blows my mind the things that they can come up with to create the worlds they have in their books.
Best thing about our authors at the Parliament House is their dedication, their excitement about their work.
They are so creative and unique in their own ways. Everybody bring something different to the table, and it's just such a blast to work with them and hear their ideas and help to create their vision for their books.
How different they are, how their visions are so different and so unique, and yet they all just get along, and it's a great community to be a part of.
No two authors are the same. They all have different personalities, and at the end of the day, I feel like a lot of great conversations come from that.
It's a three-way tie for me between Cindy, Chantal, and Shane, but if I had to pick just one, it would probably be Shane.
Shane, this is her baby. This is what she's put her blood, sweat, and tears into. 24/7, she's always on it.
The biggest workaholic would have to be Shane.
I would have to say that's probably a tie between myself and Shane. I think that we are always on. Always working, always doing something.
Probably Shane. I swear she never stops working. I don't know how she does it.
The biggest workaholic is Cindy. I don't think that woman knows how to sleep.
I would say it's Shane. Shane's she's nonstop. But I would also argue for Cindy. Cindy will be up 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning typing away and working at her computer.
I would say there's a really good tie between Shane, Cindy, and probably even myself. The three of us are usually online almost 24/7 or in communication with each other.
Best jokes, I would say, would probably go to Mike.
The person who has the best puns is Mike, and the person who has the best jokes is Erica. In my mind, those are two different things.
Definitely goes to Mike. I feel like he always has one ready for any situation.
I'd say Bree. She'll just come out with something out of nowhere. It'll just make me laugh, crack me up.
I feel like that's a given. It's Mike. He's always got something, and he just beats everybody to the punchline.
Definitely Mike.
Mike can make me laugh when he's not even trying.
Michael, hands down.
Who's a gifaholic is probably me. If I could have full conversations with gifs, I would probably do it.
I would say probably Mike again, or me. I feel like we put a lot in the chat, but gifts are kind of a go-to. They're just fun, right?
Bree has a gift for every situation in life, and it's so cool.
Chantal or Cindy or Jess, I don't know, we all use gifts like all of the time, so it's a tie.
Another tie between Mike and Chantal, I think. I don't think I could choose just one.
We're all pretty good at the gift game.
Erica is very good at the gifs.
Gifaholic, I feel arguably could be any of us.
I'm sorry, Bree. Bree is always late to meetings.
We're pretty punctual, but I guess I'm gonna go with Bree on this one.
Bree is usually always late, or at least the last one to arrive. Sorry, Bree.
I don't think any of us are usually late to the meetings.
Probably Bree.
I'm always late to meetings, and I know that. That's me.
Nobody's really late to meetings regularly to really single somebody out.
I wouldn't say that I'm always late to meetings, but I'm never the first there. Best laugh. I would have to give best laugh to Erica. Erica's laugh never fails to put a smile on my face. I love it so much. It's so like warm and giddy. I love it.
Definitely gonna go with Shane for sure.
Definitely Chantal.
Jess's laugh is so contagious.
I think that Shane has such an infectious laugh. She has a really funny laugh.
A lot of our laughs are gifts in the chats.
The person with the best laugh is Chantal.
Hands down, I think that's Chantal for sure. She just has a very warm and very inviting laugh, and I feel like you just can't help but join in.
And that would be Jessica.
Jessica, and I only say that because she is the most organized human being, and I am not, and I know that I drive her crazy.
I think Erica would, just because she's such a performer.
Mark my words, Amanda has some kind of secret hidden talents that she's not telling us about. Definitely her.
I feel like, now just hear me out, that Jess would run away with the circus, but she would be the one leading the whole thing, and she would rock it.
Probably me, because I'm a clown.
It's Erica. I already had that answer. Erica's a natural performer, so whatever she's doing, if she does run off to the circus, if she's headlining, I'd be the first one to buy a ticket.
I'm gonna go with Jess on this, just because I feel like maybe she likes the circus more than the rest of us. I could be wrong.
Most likely to win the lottery and lose their ticket. I want to say myself, but I'm not. So, Alyssa, I'm coming for you. You, I think, would lose your ticket. Is that bad?
I think Shane would. I think she would win the lottery and then forget where she put the ticket or accidentally have thrown it away.
I'm going to go with either Bree or Erica. I feel like they would get really excited and accidentally misplace it.
It's me?
I don't know why, but Cindy.
Is probably me.
I don't think any of us would necessarily lose a lottery ticket so much as put it on a desk or a counter and forget about it for like 2 weeks and then find it and remember.
I don't know. That's a good question. Most likely to win the lottery would be Alyssa, probably. And then I would be the one to lose the ticket? I don't know.
Who gives the best advice? I would say Amanda. I feel like she always has really great opinions and input on any issue that comes up.
Chantal is probably one of the wisest people I've ever met in my life.
Say in terms of publishing knowledge, I would say Shane gives the best advice.
Chantal and Cindy, they are the mama bears of the group. They have big mom friend energy.
The two best people to go to would be Erica and Cindy.
Have to be between Chantal and Erica. They're both so friendly and like heartfelt people.
I know I go to Chantal a lot when I need advice.
I'd say Chantal gives the best advice.
Who's the most gullible? Probably me.
Shane. Shane is the most gullible. I'm sorry. I don't think you're gullible. I don't. Carefree. Maybe. I don't know. I'm sorry, Shane. I'm sorry. I don't have a better pick.
That would be a tie, I think, between Bree and Alyssa, for sure.
I don't think any of us are gullible. I do think, though, that Chantal is probably the most trusting of the group.
I tend to get one over on Bree a lot.
Is it me? I feel like it's me.
Bree, no doubt. I love you, Bree, but you're so gullible.
Who of us would win the Hunger Games? I wouldn't put it past Bree. I don't know how.
Definitely think that Bree would surprise us all and she would just go crazy on all of us and take us all out.
Let's be honest, probably me. I'm pretty scrappy.
I think that this is definitely a tie situation because I feel like Erica and I are both really strong-willed and we have fighting backgrounds, so that would serve us well. Amanda would definitely do well because she can think problems out. And I think Alyssa and Bree would be really good at this because I feel like they're scrappy and they wouldn't take anybody's shit and they would push their way through.
Most likely to win the Hunger Games. My pick is Jessica. She is the marketing director. I think one of the essential parts to surviving the Hunger Games, even before you get into the arena, is how well you can sell yourself. And I mean, in the arena, once you're there, you need to survive. And I think she'd be able to get herself some pretty great sponsors just from that opening interview with Caesar. So, Jessica, the odds, they're in your favor.
I believe Erica would be most likely to win the Hunger Games. I think she's fierce.
Cindy. Cindy.
Thank you so much for supporting the Parliament House.
Thank you to all of our awesome readers and followers and supporters for these amazing 4 years. We can't thank you enough for that.
Thank you for watching this. Thank you for picking up a Parliament House title. Thank you for reviewing it. Thank you for liking anything or following us or doing whatever it is you're doing, interacting with our authors, interacting with us individually. Thank you. You are as much a part of the Parliament House as the authors are, as I am. And, you know, I just thank you. I don't know what else to say other than that.
Thank you to everybody who has ever supported the Parliament House Press. Whether you're somebody who reads and reviews our books, somebody who's just hanging out on our social media, or somebody who has contributed in any such way to our house, We couldn't have made it this last 4 years without you, and we thank you so much.
Truly, thank you to all of you who have supported us, whether it's through liking, commenting, sharing, or buying our books, because we are just a small but mighty team who want to help people tell their stories, and diverse stories are really important right now. So thank you, and we're learning as we go. So thank you for sticking with us throughout the whole ride, and the future is bright.
So I just wanted to say thank you to anyone and everyone who's ever supported us purchasing our books, rallying around our authors. I really enjoy my time working here, and I appreciate everyone who's a reader or just a fan.
Thank you to everyone who is following and supporting the Parliament House. We appreciate you guys so much, and we hope that you enjoy all of our upcoming titles. We're so excited to bring you more amazing books.
Finally, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who's ever supported the Parliament House Press and our authors. Your support means everything to us.